Cliff Hodges. I live in Santa Cruz, California. I'm 31 years old, and I'm the owner of Adventure Out. We're an outdoor school and guide service. It's a company I founded 6 years ago, and we run programs all over Northern California: surfing, rock climbing, backpacking, mountain biking, wilderness survival. So I did grow up in Santa Cruz, born and raised. I moved away after high school and I went to college at MIT in Boston, and I spent 5 years at MIT getting a bachelor's and a master's degree in electrical engineering. So it's about as far away from working in the outdoors as you can get. Above and beyond getting an engineering degree, I really learned how to work hard, how to problem solve, and be in a real high achievement environment. Came back to Santa Cruz after being at MIT for 5 years and started working as an engineer over in Silicon Valley. Sat at a cubicle in a basement, fluorescent lights, for about 3 months before I was ready to jump off a building. I just didn't feel like I was living my vision. I didn't feel like I was really doing what I was supposed to be doing here in this life. And I knew I wanted to work in the outdoors, and I knew I liked to teach and work with people. So I started Adventure Out as an excuse not to get a real job. And I thought, if nothing else, I was 24 years old, 25 years old at the time. I didn't have any money, I didn't own a home, I didn't have a family, so I figured worst case scenario was I completely failed and I still wouldn't have any money or a home or family. 6 years later, I've got 25 guides and instructors and work with 4,000 people all over the state of California every year. This guy right here, this is the first bear killed in California with a stone point arrow in at least 150 years. I know hunting isn't the most popular thing in Santa Cruz, but for me it's really about cultural preservation. I see Stone Age hunting as a huge part of human history and human heritage that almost nobody on the planet still knows how to do. It's a spiritual thing. It's always been our biggest goal, but the way Adventure Out has really touched so many people is just reminding them that this is all out here. It changes people's lives. They get involved in local environmental conservation projects and nonprofits. At the very least, they just go camping more. It gets people back outside and remembering just how much nature can be like a source of energy and revitalization for us all. It's just so incredibly important these days to get people outside. We have so many issues and problems we face as a planet and as a society, but we don't have any of those problems if we don't have a planet to live on. And our planet's changing rapidly, and it's hurting because of a lot of the things that we've done. And so my way of attacking that problem is to make people fall back in love with the outdoors. I think, they say it's hard to harm your brother or your mother, and if we can start looking at the planet as a friend or family member again, I think we won't be able to do the damage we've been doing.